Hello, I'm Maria Iordache. I'm Senior Product Manager at Brocade, and I'm in charge of the HPC segment, product management and product marketing, and also alliances and some of the pre-sales activities related to this segment. And I've been in this market for quite a few years, I would say since '92. I've been a developer of HPC code at Abacus, and afterwards I moved on to IBM, where I've been in their life sciences division looking at HPC visualization solutions and also on demand, and we were trying to define what on demand means. And for the last five years ago, I joined their Blue Gene team. So we were looking at codes that parallelize and how to enter with a massively parallel platform into this industrial space. Identify codes, identify issues, identify who would be early adopters, and that would be appropriate algorithms for these massively parallel platforms. And since 2 years ago, I moved on to Brocade, and as many of you may know, we acquired Foundry Systems 2 years ago. And Foundry had a good entry in the high-performance computing segment, mostly in the federal space. And I'm trying to develop that segment broader to international markets and to non-federal customers.
So last night you and I had a conversation, given your background with Blue Gene and on-demand computing at its roots. You have some kind of strong and interesting, noteworthy opinions on virtualization and cloud.
Versus HPC. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to kind of go back over?
Yeah. Yes. And I feel a lot of people, I know cloud and virtualization is really exciting, and there are companies like VMware who are trying to speak about HPC. And even if you listen carefully to VMware, they actually explain what they mean with HPC and virtualized environment. There is a basic, I think for most people who are not in this field, misunderstanding of what virtualization is and what HPC does. So in principle, HPC is running an application on a distributed resource. So you actually are faking one computer from multiple physical computers. Virtualization is exactly the opposite. Is you put multiple virtual machines in one physical machine. So you have multiple little clients on a physical system, while HPC, at least traditional HPC, is really all physical, because the important thing is that you have the processors communicate with each other as they would have been one system. So virtualization by default does not even satisfy the HPC requirements, because you want the fastest latency, fastest communication between the two processors. Virtualization introduces another operating system. That means it introduces latency, which is not something this market needs. So anyway, I guess that's the answer.